Okay, now starting in chapter 3. Chapter 3 is about graphs and functions. And section 1 of chapter 3 is graphing linear equations into variables. So what we're going to look at here is we're going to look at plotting ordered pairs on a Cartesian coordinate system. So what is a Cartesian coordinate system? A Cartesian coordinate system is also referred to as a coordinate plane or an XY plane, and it's formed by intersecting two number lines at a 90-degree angle to each other. So down here in this illustration, you can see we've got this X number line. Let's see here. We have this X number line that's horizontal, and we have a Y number line that's vertical, and they are at a right angle to each other. So labeling the horizontal number line with an X is called the x-axis or the horizontal axis or the independent axis, and labeling the vertical number line with a Y called the y-axis or the vertical axis or the dependent axis. Okay, where the x and the y axes intersect is called the origin. So the origin is right here where those two number lines intersect, and it's typically labeled with a 0. You'll notice that with a Cartesian coordinate system, tick marks are equally spaced. So this was computer generated, so it's all nicely symmetrical. But whenever you sketch a XY plane yourself, do the best you can to try and keep the tick marks equally spaced when you sketch it. Okay, so this is, good enough. But if you were to sketch it and try and you did something like this, okay, where the tick marks were not evenly spaced, okay, that's going to be a mess. So this is not good. All right. Numbers on each axis are consistently scaled. So you'll see here that when we go from one tick mark to the next, it's a difference of 1. And it's the same to the right as it is to the left. This is a distance of 1 with each tick mark. And the same can be said as if we went up. So if we go up, it's a difference of 1. And if we go down, it's a difference of 1. Typically, you want to have the same scales on the X and the Y. And then sometimes that may change, but best practice is to have the same scale on the X and Y axes if you can manage it. The two intersecting axes subdivide the space into 4 quadrants, labeled with Roman numerals 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this quadrant right here, this is a quadrant. This we call quadrant 1. The quadrant to the left of it, going counterclockwise, this is quadrant 2. Down below, this quadrant, this is going to be quadrant 3. And then the 4th quadrant, only one that's left, that is quadrant 4. Now we plot ordered pairs or points on an XY plane. So an ordered pair is written with parentheses and a comma and 2 numbers in between. So this gives the coordinates of a point in the Cartesian coordinate system. The first number is the X coordinate and the second number is the Y coordinate. So in this example, we have the ordered pair 2, 3. The 2 is the X coordinate and the 3 is the Y coordinate. So how do you plot points on a Cartesian coordinate system? So to plot or locate an ordered pair or a point given by an ordered pair, you can follow these three steps. So first, find the value of x on the x-axis and draw a vertical dashed line through it. All right, so let's look at step one with this example. So we want to plot this point 2, 3, or this ordered pair 2, 3. So the x-coordinate is a 2. So we're going to go to 2. Use a different color. That's our. So this is our x-coordinate. So we're going to go to 2 on the x-axis. Here's the x-axis. And we're going to draw a dashed line through 2 vertically. Step 2, find the value of y on the y-axis and draw a horizontal dashed line through it. So 3 is our y-coordinate. And so we're going to find 3 on the y-axis and draw a dashed line through it. Where the dashed lines intersect is the location of the point to plot. So right there, that is the point 2, 3. So it's 2 on the x-axis and 3 on the y-axis. Points on the y-axis are called y-intercepts. They have the ordered pair 0 and some value of y. And points on the x-axis are called x-intercepts. And the ordered pair for x-intercepts is going to be some value of x with y being equal to 0.